Good morning. Welcome to Skyrim, The Adventures of Jackalope, episode 31. I'm just doing my sharing. Plenty of time for you to grab a snack, grab a drink. Curl up with a furry friend. I hope everybody is doing well today on this Friday morning here in the U.S. Pacific time zone. International Dog Day. For those of you who were not aware. So if you're an animal lover and you happen across a friendly dog, go ahead and give him a friendly scritch of the ears. Let him know that you're happy to have him around. Okay, publication is completed. Looks like we're going to be starting the day off right with a fight against a dragon. Come back here, you. Did you really just take half damage and then run? Coward. Did you kill anybody? Oh.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
You don't get away that easily, dragon. Or maybe you do. Still don't know if he killed anybody. Doesn't look like he did.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
No lollygagging.
Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not? Mom has to come home soon.
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Son of a...
He took on our Khajiit, dude.
Now that was a punch. You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
It's broad daylight. What do you got a...
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. The world's going mad. And our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic. Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business, that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. Now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Middle of the day, walking around with torches. I mean, I know it's cloudy, but come on, guys.
The Emperor of Skyrim, dead. These are dark times, my friend. Dark times indeed.
Yep, dark. Dark times. That's somebody's house. I don't need their house. I need businesses. I need somebody to do something for.
Oh, do come in. I
Hey,
hope I have what you
barbarian.
need. If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them. Assuming I haven't used them all up. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me.
How are you
this.
this fine
She had a
International
book
Dog
with her,
Day?
Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. Good day.
Song of the Alchemist. You know who I bet would have a copy of that book? People in Solitude.
Watch the magic.
I just saw a nest and there's eggs in that nest. You can't have baby chickens. Going and buying a book is the easiest way I can think of to help a person here in solitude. Or in Marthal. I think this is the way I want to go. Actually, a little bit more west.
Where'd you come
Yeah, Serrana's ready to take them on like they're freaking bandits. And they're just mud crabs. I'd be more worried about this Fort Snowhawk than anything else. Come on. Are you a problem? You're a necromancer. I don't see any more red dots, though. Ron, welcome aboard. Mark Jackson, welcome. Happy International Dog Day. Make sure everybody gives a dog a bone. Or a scritch. Right behind the ear. That's where they like it. Oh, you want to race me, dear? Even with Serana's poor aim with those ice bolts, I'm pretty fast. Good for you. Good for you. And good for the husky. Yeah, you people would not be so sad if you'd just do something with these dead bodies in the streets. Your morale would greatly improve. You know, feed them to the chickens or something. So did the husky hire you? Ah. Government work. Sounds like the actual Jackalope has locked himself out of the room, so stand by a moment, please. Yep. He's like, all I did was go out there to see if anybody left any scraps. I think you earned it too, Mark, so you enjoy that role.
Need something?
A coin or two for a veteran?
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you
No.
think his execution was justified?
If you're interested, traveler.
Then, like Rogvir, you're a Nord at heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand.
I'm a
I
fucking
think
Khajiit.
Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to stop talking now.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
This person might have the book I'm looking for. I don't even remember the name of it, but I know I'll recognize it if I see it.
It's good to see a fresh face. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Not really.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I'm just gonna look through your house, okay? You don't mind or anything, right? You can watch. There's a book over there. Cake in the diamond. Why are you hiding that book underneath the table? Woodcutter's Wife. Sounds like a romance novel or something. A kiss, sweet mother. Ah. Hail Sithis. No, that's your book's book. Good Lord. Out of all the people who should have it, why don't you have it?
Huh?
I mean, really. What are you doing coming down here? You didn't know I was here.
Don't even think about it.
Not only did I think about it, I did it. Do you have any fire
It's good
salt?
to see a fresh... Take a look.
You do. See? I
Don't
bought
forget
something.
me next time.
Yeah. that's
You should see.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
That's pretty much the way things work in my house too. You know, they need something, there's chores to do.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
I don't need a rumor, I need a book. Luckily, you don't give a crap about people wandering around.
Feel free to make requests.
Could you go away? Everybody and their brother reading the real Baron Zaya.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion.
Then maybe you should go study something. Song of the Alchemist is the name of the book.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Being old's not so bad.
She says it's so bright out here. I don't know how you can stand it.
Off the coast a ways to the east, you'll find the wreck of the Brinehammer.
It's the middle of the night.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Viren said you... Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Yep. Nope, you don't have the book I want.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Although these books that are on your shelf aren't in your sale inventory, so I'm just going to start looking around. Don't mind me.
Huh. You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes.
I do. I do.
Please, feel free to look around.
I am.
We've got a bit of everything.
Song of the Alchemist, not Song of the Return. We were so close. At least we found a book called Songs. Hi. Everybody with the cake and the diamond underneath their table. What the hell is that about? Another copy of The Woodcutter's Wife. I'm not looking to steal the gold for a change. I really only want to find the book. Because I am certain that if I'm going to find it anywhere, it's going to be here in Solitude.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
You're lucky that Todd made you invulnerable, because I would kick your ass otherwise. Hey, Raven. Welcome aboard. Let's go up to the palace and wake up the mage. She sells books. Actually, the Bard's College also has books.
But still I refused. Please, take pity on it.
This is the Bard's College, right? Take care, Mark.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? May song speed you along.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello, yes. Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
Nope. I'm just looking for a book. And you have one of the most extensive libraries that I can think of. The only other place that has as many books is the Mage College. There it is. Thank you. How do I get out of here? That's not the way out. That's how they get you to join the Bard's College. The place is a maze. There's the door.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only.
Yeah, Lady Atia lies. Like a cheap Persian rug. The kids are smart-mouthed in Skyrim because they know that you can't kill them.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
I don't think they'd be near as
The Emperor
mouthy
of
if
Skyrim, dead. The dark times, my friend. Dark times indeed.
they had the fear of being slaughtered. I am gonna need some sleep, though.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I've already got your garlic.
It's too bad the burning of King Olaf was called off this year. I think some of the younger bards would have really gotten a kick out of it. Well, you can understand Elisif not wanting.
I wish only to graduate and enroll.
The Song of Alchemy. Because that'll give me my
Let
third
me know if there's anything else you need.
good deed for Morthal, which will make me Thane of Morthal.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum, but it's far too reserved for my tastes.
True, I'm...
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
I have. I expect to have plenty more.
What is it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the matter?
magic.
No, you watch the magic. I conjured a horse. Do I have any jewelry I haven't been able to sell recently? I have some stones. A little bit of jewelry. Let's go see the Khajiit merchants, my friends.
Come and see what goods I offer. I welcome you, friend. Take a look. Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
I just bought from him. Duh. Sometimes I am an idiot.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Don't mind me, I'm just raiding your chest because, you know, it's here. Do you have any ale? Didn't see any. Okay.
Khajiit's wares, if you have coin.
Do I have anything to cook? Just some rabbit haunch.
Need something?
The only place you can cook in solitude is when the Khajiit are here, by the way. Hey, Patrick. It's not really the cat cheat. But yes, it's the cat chest. There's one at 3 different cities. And
Need a ride?
considering the
Take
amount
you
of
to
time they
the
had to
capital.
patch those out,
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
and they didn't patch them out,
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I'm assuming that Bethesda didn't feel like taking them out. It's not like there's not a ton of things in the game that are more valuable than what you get out of it. Where are you at, old woman? Don't even tell me you died. Thank God you were just harvesting or something.
The gods know what you've done. Ah, it's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
The strongest monster? Hard to tell. Alduin is clearly the strongest dragon, but even then, I mean, you run into dragons long after you fight and defeat Alduin that put up a bigger fight later on.
All right, then.
Lightly armored means light on your feet.
The dragon that assists in the Dragonborn DLC is tougher, I think.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open. All right.
Wait a minute. Why do I still only have 2 out of 3? I was at 2 out of 3 before I helped her with her book.
My mother and father died years ago.
That's unfair. I got her book and was at 2 out of 3.
Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used
I agree.
my stock.
Exploits, especially exploits that were left in the game.
Look. All right, then.
Are there for a reason. And it's a single-player game. If you feel like it's a cheat of some sort, which you could feel that way about it, the only person you're cheating is yourself.
I asked Valiant if someday I can learn from the mages in Winterhold, but he doesn't like that idea.
More realistically, however, in a multiplayer game, I think that's where exploits should not be used. Because in multiplayer games, you're potentially cheating other players, which would be unfair.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Which is Fallion's house. Maybe Fallion's got a job for me.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace.
Nope.
Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not?
There's a chest in Whiterun. It's a lot harder to get to than other chests. So I'm not convinced that that one is
The Emperor of Skyrim.
as
Dead.
open to exploit as the others. I mean, you really have to practically break the game to get at that one.
Need, yes.
Although you do not have to literally break the game, it's just very close to game breaking to get to it. The mill is, they want me to investigate Falion, and I don't want to investigate Falion. Because I don't want to tell the Jarl about Falion. Still got a dead orc here. Wonder how that happened. There's nobody here except for the innkeeper. Got any work?
Running an inn weren't my plan, but Falion decided to move here, so I joined him. Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
Yeah, Just stay out of my way.
Great. Yeah, Whiterun, in order to do Whiterun, you have to either glitch through the ground inside the city and find your way to it, which is not easy to do, or jump through the window and move around the outside of the...
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Falion will foul it all up. All right then.
Tamriel is...
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding? It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is different. It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her visions. I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof. Now you go about your business.
I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. In Morthal there is little to rule, but there is much to teach. And so, I am Jarl. Until next time.
I don't want to talk about Falion. Yeah, jumping through the window in the tower, and I have the feeling I have to talk about Falion. It's the only thing I have open to do.
All this talk of rebellion. Ah, Falion. Always looking where he shouldn't for things he doesn't need. What has he done now? Ah, so it is not just dreams then. I have seen this. I will see that it is done.
Near the front
Thank you
gate,
for bringing
there's a
clarity.
guard tower. Hey, Aquamare, welcome aboard. If you get on top of the barrel in that guard tower, you can jump through the window and move around the outside of the
Tamriel is
city.
full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it.
And when you move around the city, you can get around to beneath the Sky Forge and get at the chest that's under the Sky Forge. It's actually the easiest way to get to that chest. Which, that's not saying that it's easy. However, because it's so difficult to do, that's why I feel like that specific exploit is a little bit
I get
more
lost
than
sometimes.
just an
I'm
exploit.
not sure where I go. When I'm not here.
It's not just crouching down over the chest and opening it. It's like the one in the Castle at Solitude. You have to glitch through a wall and fall off of a beam and catch it on your way down in order to...
You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards. You should have listened. Guards, help! I'm
Never
warning
should
you.
have come
Back off.
here!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Since you put it that way, I think we can overlook your crime for now.
It's the middle of the damn day. How could I be trespassing?
You're not supposed to be in here.
That's broken as F. Oh, there's one near in Whiterun that's more easy to get to? Yeah, there's a spot in Whiterun where if you walk right up against the house, you'll fall through the ground. And then you can go underneath. And there's actually a few chests under the city there. I was just in there a few minutes ago and I talked to him. It's not trespassing to go in there during the daytime. He sells things and he'll give you lore. But it's the one in Whiterun that's under the Skyforge is difficult to get to that way because there's so many things underneath the city that block you. But yes, you can get to the Skyforge one that way. And hi, Lunar. Ah, yes, Aquamare. We were just talking about the various
You're not supposed to be here. I'm not gonna warn you again.
I want to kill that kid. How am I supposed to be present for her confronting Falion if Falion's deciding to take a nap at 2 p.m. and the kid is trying to kick me out of the house?
Wait, I know you.
You do not know me. There. See, you don't know me. Stand by, I have a phone call I have to... All right. I would have been longer, but...
I know you.
No, you do not know me.
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. Do come in.
See, it's not trespassing now.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
Morthal is a troubled place.
It is my
It's my
hope
duty to
that
see it
instead
rest in
they
peace.
listen. All right then.
She's not going to talk to him.
My mother and father died years ago. Valiant takes care of him now.
Agni, I want to stick your head in that fire for all that crap you just cost me 540 gold for.
Please remain indoors at night. It is dangerous to go outside.
Alright, I'll remain indoors. How about right here? For a minute I thought she was going to sit on my lap. Yeah. Agni is definitely on my naughty list this year. I appear to have broken the city of Morthal. I'm gonna go sleep for a day and see if that fixes anything. Why am I gonna go sleep here? I have a house right here. Right outside town. Even though it's only 10 gold, I just paid the guards an unseemly amount of money to get out of trouble for Agni's whining. Where is my house? Is that it over there? That's it over there. Very irritated with your child there, Valian, and I'm not even sure it's your child. Where'd you get that kid? Yeah. A good night's rest. Maybe something to eat. I'm running low on good food.
My listener.
Where's my kitchen in here? I have potatoes. I have salt. So I can make potato soup.
You will stand our dread father, as I do now.
Do I have cabbages? I do. I have an apple pie. I have a juniper berry crostata. Ooh, that's nice.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named listener.
I can make hot potato soup and hot cabbage soup. I have 4 potatoes and 3 cabbages. So let's do hot cabbage soup and regular potato soup.
What? Pray, don't mix us.
There we go. Back to Morthal. Hopefully they figured out things. It's too early in the day to go into Falion's house, isn't it? Well, Falion's not here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, shut up, brat. It's like the only thing she knows how to say. Alright, the Jarl's not in bed and not in her chair. Where the hell is the Jarl?
My blade is yours.
I know that.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
I may have broken the city.
All hail the Savior.
Dog! Good morning. Good evening.
Of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall. Kill it, boys. Other and vengeance festers in
I'm thinking I'm just going to leave this area. Did I just hear a dragon flying overhead? Nah. Just going to leave. When I come back, eventually, maybe things will be back to somewhat normal. And how's Dog on International Dog Day? Wow, he's just whipping the ever-looking tar out of me. I'm pretty sure I heard that dragon. What's the best way to get over there? Is there a path over here? Because if there's still a dragon there, I can kill a dragon. It's always fun to kill a dragon. Just killed my horse. Could you stop standing in front of me when he's breathing his cold? She moves so that when he breathes at her, he's gonna shoot me too. Do I have a potion of protection from frost or cold or... No? Resist shock. Nothing for the cold. Give me that. I don't have the bend will shout yet. I haven't even gone and gotten the horn of Jorgen breaking wind yet. Jorgen Windbreaker. Labyrinthian. Oh, I'm here. Easy boy. Use your mountain goat abilities. Easy. Easy. There you go. You play with that troll, I'll play with this one. Make sure my dagger is still charged. I told you to play with the other troll. Figure being we're here, we should take a look around. Being I'm not planning on doing the Mages College. I mean, I might do the Mages College eventually, if there's enough demand for it.
I was always taught to avoid these types of rooms. I think I see why now. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
I'm cold.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
The Mages College is fun. It's just not this character's shtick. This character is heavily geared towards thief and assassin.
Where'd you come from?
Looks like we're on the very much sunny side of the mountains, so we know we can warm up pretty quickly. I like Cicero. I really do. I will never travel with Cicero. To the point that I don't even know if Cicero is killable as a companion, because I won't travel with him to test it. I just want to see if there's any more trolls that want to die. The immobilization dagger hitting about 20% really works. Now, if I remember correctly, there is a word wall here somewhere. See, I did the Thieves Guild right off with this character. The word wall is in Shalador's Maze. I am not really set to do Shalador's Maze. I really do like Lydia. I don't like that Lydia is not immortal. She is very easily killed. And as a result, Lydia was sent home. And Serana, who cannot be killed by me or anyone else, travels with me. And my wife has no problem with me traveling with the hottie who used to be a vampire. Which makes little sense in the real world, but hey. When you're majestic AF, I guess your wife trusts you.
Where'd you come from?
That was one brave rat.
Who's there? This what you want, huh?
I should probably check my health. Where is that mage?
You won't live to see tomorrow.
That'll teach you.
We were just passing by. It's your own fault for being bandits. I mean, Really. You could have not been bandits and this wouldn't have happened. I probably should have. Oh, you have a steel dagger? One of the girls will love that.
It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't use the Lunar Forge, but I was passing by, and they decided to be bandits and do bandit things, so... They could have lived by not being bandity. Look, the mammoths are doing mammoth things and not being bad, and I'm not fighting mammoths. The giants are doing giant things and not fighting me, and I'm not fighting giants. There's lightning. Lightning's the wild horse that I captured. I really have to do some blacksmithing. I keep saying I'm going to do it when I'm not online. And then I keep doing other things when I'm not online. Hi guys. I'm just going to help myself, thank you. Some leeks, some taters, and tomatoes. Some cabbages. By the way, for those of you who...
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
You look awful. Better not get
I
meat
ain't
sick.
done nothing. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
When you're, when you do the,
What's the matter? You can't
quest
stand the sight of a
for her,
strong Nord woman?
you can suddenly take all the stuff that she's got here.
Do your good deed for the day.
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn. The name I...
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If it's work you need, take a look.
Oh, you have ale.
Take a look. Need anything else? Just let me know.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Sadia, wake up, dear. Yes, Mom.
You want a drink?
No, thanks.
It's been a pleasure.
I know.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
You don't have any fire salts, do you? Yes, you do.
What do you need, my friend?
Oh, let me...
Be
Can I just...
careful.
I can't just take them, so...
You look rather pale. Take a look.
I'll buy it. There we go.
Come back any...
She says I look pale. Yep, I have bone break fever.
time if you need a...
Quick. Eat a piece of garlic bread. Later, Raven. Thanks for coming out. I'd like to remind everybody that we are, well, I don't normally ask folks to take a look for my Ko-fi link. I am pointing it out. I do have some unexpected repairs to do on the vehicle to get it ready for inspection.
If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
I'd like everybody to share my video, and if you can, donate. It would be much appreciated.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I know not everybody can, and it's not a requirement, it's just a request.
Do come back.
I know the feeling, dog.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
I just paid my year's renter's insurance and then got hit with the need for a new catalytic converter on my van. And unfortunately, here in Nevada,
you know what's wrong with
the
Skyrim
emission standards are even higher than California's,
Come to chat with an old
which are
woman.
notoriously
Do your good deed.
considered oppressive here in the United States. Oh, you and me both. Somebody was pointing out, look at the price of fuel in England and Canada, you know, and they were showing it, you know, the low number, and I was like, guys, that's That's the price per liter. There's 3.8 liters in a gallon. And they're like, oh my God. Here in the States, people forget that you guys are metric. No, I understand, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to twist anybody's arm. I'm just throwing it out there that I don't normally make the request, and anything that can be done is a great help and greatly appreciated. And if nothing else, a share with folks who can appreciate the video also helps, because, you know, maybe somebody who hasn't seen us yet, they'll enjoy the content and want to donate as well. So if I said nothing, you guys would be unaware of the situation and would go along your merry way anyway. Yeah, a friend of mine was talking to me Sunday morning, and he's showing me pictures of
Hello, my
a
love.
gas station in
Back from
Canada.
some
He
adventure,
says,
I
I'm going to
bet.
run to Canada next time I need gas. Because it was
Huh?
like an
Mama took me to your home. There were lots. Did you get me a present? She said she'd show me how to bake one. I'd really like a dolly, or maybe a pretty new dress.
I just happen to have a dolly.
What is it? What is it? Thanks.
Where's the other kid?
Yes, my love. What do you need?
To get around the menagerie? Where's the other kid? Must be outside.
Yes, my love. What do you need? We
How
have a
long has it
cozy
been
little
since I've been
cottage.
home?
Here. This is your share, love.
Ah, another 6 days. Wow.
Here, this is fresh. I'll have another meal ready tomorrow. Goodbye, my love.
Oh, there's the kid.
Papa! You got me a present? Really? Thanks.
Always happy to give the kid a present.
Yes, my love. What do you need?
So many things in the house, I have to jump over them to get anywhere. Ayala is a good wife, but I don't know if I'm going to join the companions. I mean, it seems kind of counterintuitive for a kitty to join the dogs. You're such a cute little dwarven armored mud crab. I know I told you to... Go to the plantation. Yeah, Doug. The idea that I needed a new catalytic converter came out of left field. The car is 4 years old. It shouldn't need one, but I have a feeling I know why it needs one, and of course, every time I talk to a mechanic, he's like, "Oh no, that can't be the case." But they can't explain why I need one. Because I think it has to do with the fact that there's more and more alcohol in our gasoline.
Hey!
But far be it for me to be second guessing the experts, right? I'm not carrying the Daedric crossbow anymore. Why would I be carrying the bolts, right? I should have picked up the wooden mask. I didn't realize I had a spot for it. Let's see, I'll put the ethereal crown on this one. Pardon me, please. Obviously drink something wrong. Yeah, in my case, it's just not unnecessary costs. It's costs that... Well, I shouldn't say they're not unnecessary, but they're necessary, but only barely. The catalytic converter needs to be replaced. The tires are going to need to be replaced, although they can wait. The water pump is either going to need a new seal or to be replaced. So, yeah, I got a $4,000 bill, mostly the cost of the catalytic converter, because this car uses 2 of them, because it's a V6 and it splits the exhaust forward of the muffler. So yeah, it's just a pain in the neck. There's a couple of cheap things that we can replace ourselves that are on the estimate, which I laughed. My wife came home with the estimate, and she said, well, the mechanic told us, there's a couple of items here you can replace yourself. Here's the oil sending unit is faulty. He said that the pump is fine. It's just the oil sending unit switch. I said, oh, how much is that? Because I thought that she was saying that was a pricey item on the estimate. Yeah, that's a $5 part. So I go, well, that depends on which small dog. Because dachshunds are definitely not rats. Did you see that? I saw that. A ghost just flipped that card over. In England, can you have a chip repaired, or do you have to have the glass replaced? Because I know here in the States we can have a repair done. But I know it's not, everything we can do isn't the same out there. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's one thing. My insurance will pay for chip repair 100% without me having to spend my deductible. They'll pay for it outright. because they figure it's cheaper for them to pay the 50 or $100 to fix the windshield. Yeah, that's the same as here. If the chip starts to crack more than 1/4 of an inch, we have to have it replaced. Or more than an inch. So if it's yeah, hey, VG! Happy Friday morning. Oh, it's afternoon your time now.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Very good, sir.
Farewell.
22,000. Been a while since I've been here.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
This morning I almost missed my kickoff time because I was kicking back with the dogs, and I made their breakfast, and they ate well today, by the way. And it was 8:50 before I realized it was Friday.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
Next door, pick all their crops and sell them to them.
My father, Ralph, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind. What can I do for you?
Nothing, I'm just taking all your crops.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
I'm glad that you have such a high regard for your kids. If I recall correctly, if I follow enough Dark Brotherhood contracts, you offer a contract for killing your children. Which is just wrong. No chicken babies.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Until next time. Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
Yeah, I'm so worried about the guards. It's not that I kill dragons frequently or anything. I said no chicken babies. Who told you you could have chicken babies? Stop it. Plaz, how's it going? I don't know. I live in a tourist city.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
And traffic isn't terrible here. I mean, it's not good. Don't get me wrong. It's still traffic. But we keep things moving most of the day. Horn of Jorgen Windbreaker. Looks like we're going back up. To the north. Yeah, the dogs had smoked beef ribs and rice for breakfast this morning. My father-in-law had some freezer burn meat, which I know that's not necessarily the tastiest meat in the house, But once we cooked it up, I mean, the ribs even smelled good to me. So I'm sure the dogs enjoyed it. And I'm pretty, it's been a while since I've done that. And since my father-in-law's got some health issues, he doesn't use heavy spices when he does his smoking. He doesn't use much of anything in spices when he does his smoking. So I can take the ribs and boil them straight up for the dogs. We've got some steaks, he had some frozen bacon that we can do up, so they're going to be eating pretty good for a little while. Well, I keep telling my wife that, you know, even I would eat it, but the thing is, the family wouldn't eat it because freezer burn is freezer burn, and they don't like the idea because it might be bad for you, and they don't know, and what I don't get out of it is, you know, even when I prepared it for the animals and they all said it smelled good, but they're still like, oh, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. They don't want it. They don't want it. And I'm definitely not gonna begrudge my father-in-law giving the meat to the dogs, because I mean, he gives us plenty of meat too. I mean, don't get me wrong. He keeps my freezer well stocked. I have a lot of lunch meat, and he does a lot of smoked meat for I've got a couple of little Angus fillet steaks that are gonna be for the dogs' dinner tonight, being it's Dog Appreciation Day. International Dog Appreciation Day, I should say. Poor little mud crab.
You picked a bad time to get guard the bases.
I didn't even call out my spectral assassin. Where's he been hiding?
My blade is your...
I know your blade is mine. Jeez.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Again. The Dread Father works through me. And it... work has just begun.
These thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
There goes another one.
I remember Skyrim from my youth. A glistening crimson on fields of white.
Need to stop doing that, sir.
Stranger to murder. Correct. Does make perfect.
We appreciate that.
Where'd you come from?
Right, I just killed my assassin. Whoops. My dogs are awesome. I just fear that, you know, one day they're going to grow thumbs and take over the world. Because that's pretty much the only thing stopping them from world domination at this point is their lack of thumbs. One's smart as anything, the other one has undying spirit. I think he was going to just yell at me.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I'm glad you're here with me.
Yeah? Don't let my wife hear you say that, okay? She might start suspecting something. Me adventuring through the tomb of everything with the hot former vampire chick. He was too busy looking at his hand. Well, I can understand that, VG. Smexy new kitchen stuff. Talk about aiming for the Draugr dangler. Could you at least pretend to aim higher? Jeez. So I can open the inner one. How do you open the outer one? Over here? I can go up that way. That's the way I came in, isn't it? It is. Duh. You might not think of them as adult toys, but it's a fair description. Hard to say for myself. I guess my computer would be considered a toy, but I do use it for paying bills and work, so it has a purpose besides entertaining me. See, not setting off tripwires is a really good thing. That she doesn't benefit from. Your hands down. Ooh, if I was a heavy armor user. I think I am. Especially since they know who I am now. I mean, they knew who I was last time, but I was just kicking butt when they showed up. Hard to imagine I didn't empty this place on my way through on the way in. I did kind of walk right past this though, didn't I? I was sort of upset about shooting my spectral assassin in the ass. Tony! I go due south. Murwatch is right there, and I am tired, so let's get some rest. before we leave Murwatch, we can check to see if I truly broke the place in Morthal. Need to eat. Go visit Morthal and see if I've destroyed that town. I was doing the missions to try and make them like me and make me Thane. And I had done 2 of 3. And then I got the book for the apothecary. And it didn't advance to 3 of 3, which confused me. And then I went and told the Jarl that Falion was mucking about in the swamp. And she went to confront him, but he wanted to take a nap.
Business with the Jarl. I'd ask that you speak to me first.
And because he was taking a nap...
Yes?
When she went to confront him, the little girl kept saying, "Get out."
Wait, I know you.
You don't know me. Those videos are not me. It's another kitty. He's not quite as majestic as me. I think I broke Morthal. Which is a shame. Because I really like Morthal. I should check to see if I'm hurt. I'm not.
I'm no fan of the sun. It'd be better for us.
The air is treacherously cold. Which sucks. Appears to be a dragon home up here. Yes, I know my magic horse is doing things that other horses shouldn't be able to do, but it's a Skyrim horse, so you should expect this. I know where we are. Still haven't found that dragon peak yet, though. Which is funny because we're closer to it than we are to I guess we just found it. I'll take the word. I was just trying to go over the mountain. I don't see the dragon. So clearly I must have killed this dragon already. All right, dog, you take care. Okay, first things first. Is my weapon uncharged? Now I need a potion. Just letting the sun warm me up a little bit. It might be the dragon that we killed in Morthal that was flying away and just was a little shit about dying away from the town, and we never did find him. You feel warmer but still chilly. No, I feel great.
Where'd you come from?
Impressive. Holy shit, that's impressive.
Out of our...
You were going to say something like out of my way.
Stand aside.
Who do you think you are? I see you're carrying a blade shield. That doesn't make you a blade. That's one way to keep an eye out for trouble ahead. Certainly can't sneak up with him on him with a knife. You think he knows we've noticed him?
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Your friend's certainly light on his feet. Even I'm not that majestic. The dead guys are persisting. Far longer than I would have imagined they would. I forgot about killing that cultist there until I saw that it was a cultist.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Might as well get some sleep.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they will.
Doug, welcome aboard.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Sounds like a good afternoon to me, Doug.
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kyne's Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. Good. Good. Now we won't have to spend time searching for it. We should get moving. There's no time to waste. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kyne's Grove. I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Oh, that's got to be sweet. It's not a mixer I would normally go with, but...
Kinds... This way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
My analysis is correct. The dragon buried near Kynesgrove will be the next to come back to life. Dragons are coming back, and you're a born dragon slayer. That's all you need to know right now. That mound you remembered sounds like what we're looking for. East of Kynesgrove, right? Let's get going.
Yeah, let's. God, she's obtuse. I'm just going to meet her there. Julie! Welcome aboard. I look like a drunken kitty driving this horse. I swear I'm not, though.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhill.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up. Windhelm's a bit cold for my tastes. I ain't talking about the weather. I can take you to any of the whole...
I'd better put my helmet back on.
there? A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Hurry, we might be too late.
The person afraid of the dragon is running right towards the dragon. Now I'm hungry.
Orkin's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Salakunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Fury. Oantid Vokri Hasulik Senjun Kuzik. Ger Salakunir. Kalimir. Full side. Zu Korav need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Sarukanir, Kridar Jur.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah, hiding's not gonna save me, but having friends in high places will.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, that's why Durnavir called me Dovahkiin.
I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop.
It looks like Serana's about to gut her.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay.
I can do that. I did it yesterday.
Oh, really? Can I come?
Luckily, there's an inn right here. Oh, there's a dead guy. And a whole bunch of people looting his body. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? Keep an eye on the sky. You don't want to see a kitty walking through the air.
Get away from me.
There's no innkeeper to get a room from.
And then I told her about the vampires and how much they would pay me for them.
That's rich. What did she do?
She's a girl. She cried.
It's good to toughen her up. Not an easy world out here. Keep at it.
Are you an innkeeper?
I've never seen you before. Leave me alone.
Welcome to Kyne's Grove. If you want to do business, if it's malachite you're after, you've come to the right place. I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steam's Scorch Mine.
You neither use the innkeeper. That was frightening. All right, so it looks like I'm going to Windhelm.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Oh wait, no baby chickens. No baby chickens. I know, VG.
I made my fortune as a
Got some
seeker.
fresh baked bread and... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
No
This
need.
way.
I know where it is. Okay. We're going to leave off today at this point. I want to thank everybody for the up to 3.5 hours that you've stuck with me through Skyrim, The Adventures of Jackalope. I'd like to remind everybody that we did have some unexpected expenses come up for my vehicle, so there, if you do feel like it, there is a donation link in the description below to my coffee. Please feel free to click on that if you want to. No obligation. I do ask that everybody share this with somebody you know who isn't already watching. Let's get the word out. I have opened up a Rumble channel. I cannot stream there until I have 100 subscribers, so please go over there and subscribe to my Rumble so that I can start doing my streaming it on that service as well, because they have awesome opportunities for streamers as well. So until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Pacific time, I bid you good day. I hope you're all well. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing good. I'm Rob. You've been gaming with RP.